Okay, hello there. We're doing a chemo headwear.
Hi everybody,
Designers.
my name is Molly Basquette, otherwise known to my children as the Chemo Queen. And we're here today, me and Carmen, to tell you what your options are when you go bald due to chemotherapy. So I've been bald for 3 seasons now. It was June when we started, and now it's December and it's snowing quite a lot outside. We'd show you if we could, but we think it's best to keep the camera right where it is, because it took us a while to get there. But back in June when it was very hot and we didn't want to wear snuggy wool caps and I wasn't quite ready to be bald to all the world, here are the choices that I used. Of course, there's the summer hat, because it was very summery and sunny, and people in chemo are sensitive to the sun, so they need dashing wide brim hats like this. And you can wear them with your Sophia Loren glasses, and you look like you've just flown in from Paris. But when you're not out in the sun every minute, you might want other choices, right, Carm? And one of my favorite choices back then, we're not ready for those yet, was the scarf. And I'm going to demonstrate on you, okay? I love Frida Kahlo, the great Mexican painter, and so I would pretend to be here by wrapping it around once, and then by rolling the loose ends and strangling my 4-year-old, nope, and back around, wrap, wrap, wrap. It's hard to do it fast, but you can spend hours in front of the mirror like I did, like you're a teenager again, perfecting it. And there you go. And no one will even know you're bald. They'll just think you're very artistic. I also like silk scarves. There are all kinds of silk scarves everywhere, great at vintage stores. This one is from my friend Megan, who gave me her silk scarf collection. They're very fun and beautiful, and again, you can channel Sophia Loren or Ingrid Bergman. But I did find that they're quite slippery. It's hard to do fast, but you can do a little like jaunty knot on the side, a little bit of a pirate flair. But I did find that if a sudden strong breeze came along, I was bald. And girls, you don't want to show you're bald unless it's on your terms. So I didn't wear silk scarves very often. One choice that I found very comfortable, as well as a little bit fashionable.
About the silk scarves.
And yes.
Choices have consequences.
Choices have consequences, exactly. One of my favorite choices that had very few consequences was the t-shirt. I went to a thrift store and I got old t-shirts. The softer the better. And I cut off just the bottom section, the thick section. Carmen, would you like to say something? Yes, go ahead and tell the camera while I'm getting this ready. Don't be shy. You never are.
They're usually chatterbox.
While you're thinking about it, I'm going to tell them what I've just done. I took the hemmed edge of the t-shirt and I put it along my hairline, or what used to be a hairline. Pulled the rest behind me, flipped it over like a figure 8, and pulled it over the top of my head, and then you just start twisting, 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 twisting. And the great thing about this is that it's cheap. It absorbs the sweat.
It looks good.
It looks good. You look kind of like girl with a pearl earring. Carmen, can you find my little flower? I had a little clip-on flower. There it is. You can get like a little clip-on flower from a little groovy store and make your own if you're handy. And then you have a little extra flair. And then you can throw them in the wash when you're done. Super comfortable and comes in whatever colors you like. So those were my summer choices. Of course, there are always wigs, right? And I turned out not to be a big fan of wigs. Some people love them. They wear them every day. It's not a big deal, but I just always found wigs too itchy or too hot or too artificial or too something. Bangs drive me crazy. But I do have a couple wigs. And Carmen's trying to say something again. Yes, dear. very soft. Carmen is miming today. So this is the wig that I got with my insurance. Now, if you have good insurance, you may not know this, they'll pay for a very beautiful wig from a salon, from a place that specializes in chemo and wigs and that sort of thing, and they'll spend hours fitting you, and they'll give you your wig a fancy haircut, and it can look almost like your own hair, which is what this wig was intended to do. Or in my case, better than your own hair, because you're usually too lazy to blow it out and get this perfect coif, such as I
Just like your old hair.
would have if I had a mirror. Okay. This is comedy and drama.
Just a warning, they do itch after a while.
Help me out here. How do I look? Can you help me with my bangs? Beauty queen. You can fool your lover. You can fool your best friend.
Like
For
she
the
did
bargain
with her
price of
dad.
$500.
Like she did with her dad at the store when she first got that wig.
Yes, I ran into my dad at the grocery store on the way home from the wig salon, and he thought that some magic had happened. He really did. But if you don't have $500 of your insurance company's money to spend, here's a little secret. You can go to a costume shop, and they have dozens and dozens of amazing wigs for a fraction of the cost. This one I think cost me $27. And you know what? This is the one I wear every time I wear a wig. I think I've worn this wig 3 times. Yes, you need to say something. Go ahead. Soft. Carmen loves the softies.
And that wig looks like you just dyed your hair.
I know, I fooled a lot of people with this wig, actually. They said, how did you get your hair that color?
Although my cousin didn't get fooled.
Now we're entering into the winter zone, which is kind of a nice time to be bald because it's a lot easier to be climate controlled in winter. There's cozy hand-knit hats. I got this one from a woman in Paris who sells them on Etsy. And I got this one from TJ Maxx. And I love this one because it's wool, but it's all lined with fleece, so the winter
Turn
wind
toward us, Carm.
can't get through. And this is the one I usually wear indoors to be cozy and a little jaunty. But I have to say that along the way, I also just
We
learned
can't
to go
see you,
bald,
Carm.
and I learned that people thought I was just as attractive and just as me, even without hair or eyebrows or eyelashes. Even my children, right?
By
They
the
love
way,
to play with my peach fuzz.
you should paint on eyebrows, ladies.
Yes.
And men.
These are fake, and you can go to any high-end makeup store, and they will sell you a little Sharpie that's made for eyebrows. I'm not even kidding. It's like a calligraphy Sharpie.
Also men.
It takes all the guesswork out of putting on your own eyebrows. So everyone, thanks for joining us today. If you have questions, you can email me.
I love all of these.
Have
I
fun.
love all of these.
Have fun with your hair covering, head covering choices. Is it time for tea, Carmen?
Have you forgotten to tell them your email address so they can?
It's right on the blog.
Mommy, how about we have a tea party?
Let's have a tea party. Don't mind if I do. Will you be blonde today?
Also, that's one more way.
Scratches me.
It's just for a minute. Let's get our tea.
Mama, I want to have a tea party with all my tea stuff.
Oh, we don't have time. We're just gonna sit. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Did you turn it off?